mo sunsun sem no ayeka politics number be sunsun sem wa Patrick Kwabnadu say good morning to the best show panels. Staya kindly inform Professor Mankwa Nidina MC hyphenated the Professor Pukwa Mankwa, the Director General of Ghana Education Service, to pay our upgrading salaries. We have worked for about 2 years and have received unpaid salaries. Please try and speak on our behalf for GS to pay us what we deserved according to the task being assigned. That Momo ya hefa fono no. Afeni ya posti mu ana membra Patrick Kwabnadu say chiri mimo. Prof, omu ni se me ana professor no. Enti mesero 2 years de ache 3 months kura emu ede na 2 years. Nyema na nye na ase ya de ne professor besia unim se ya nso de ya kuna mabeka hu ameka asanto a me mam good morning office ho pachoshosho prof ka che ne se ne obi di na sem hia ba enti wonhwe no wontu hu anamo why Seidu Agali says good morning to you, good work. Yeah, that's in Shaba, Nelka, and Shaiman. The performance of President Akufo-Addo's government is unprecedented. I will therefore urge the good people of Ghana to ignore the wicked propaganda of the NDC. Let's focus on the good work of the NPP government. Felix Yeboah says, good morning, Sister Ya. Please tell the Finance Minister, action speaks louder than words. We are tired of the promise and fail. I really like Nanado and the NPP, but they should set up. Youth in Ghana are really suffering low key. Even how to feed is a problem. We need jobs. Richard Ofei says, assuming is not understanding. No, no one again. Can't assuming before I no pay. Jeffrey Daniels, yeah, at Accra on Saturday in Accra Sports Stadium. I realized that the fix the country the moments happened with or without a court order. Protocols were broken to show last respect. We also break the same protocols to get Ghana fixed. Ko Mensa Pillar 2, Omanyi Yewodia, Omanyi Yemedia. Let's fix it together. Ghana beye de like honey. Greetings to Honorable Ajwa Safo. Kwame Tuntum says that see how this man is struggling to speak. This man Ben na say na get na ye menu. Nana Kwame Opasco Nsawam, good morning sister ya. I'm watching you live with Honorable Francisco Timmins. Nana Kwame Obua. Honorable Francisco Timmins at the parliament omo worry says. Na so mo worry says obekọ ni pesu so. Ese wala. Mu de musimu bi kumi. Robin Boampon Pesu says, yeah, there is no COVID in Ghana and even Africa. Hey, brother, who told you that? There is COVID. Hey, there is no COVID, say. Yes, I cry. Chief and a daily graphic, name Kratani Baby, Diaba, Osha, and woman graphic in a debate, President Kita Womanua, Yadere being a boy chief fair. National security strategy, near launching, a bebwayen. Ama ye hu kwan e befa so a ye betu ensemondifo wo mo mai se huri amogya empa wo mutim wo mo mbe ha ye bambo eni asomdwe se omai ete wo sen
yo ya me that's what's the national security adopt a new security
strategy ya nti eno no enwoma na ye de be ye adwuma na kita president.
Okay, human no Peter president.
Yes, he launched it yesterday.
The human no the two are not the content. Because
okay, yes, because
I've been reading work about how collaboration and all that, and I know that all this has been the basis of the national security. The Wabavena, when your ministries are boom now. In fact, there is something Makana ono mi fide ono ya the more or the Sebi were highlighting the sense the minister and there were challenges were one office complex in another one the structures in terms of office into when you damadi. But you see, anytime that we try to talk about national security, especially from the first gentleman, or the confidence by Ghana Funumun, na my Chameni Komechi pe na may a bit disappointed. If you them topics here, or the Mahenia, the national security, nor the terrorism or fight against it, and what do you call? Apart from there, over fight against terrorism, the human human rights now being trampled over them and all that.
Yes.
But yeah,
you be open, not tolerant, na emra, be chuma.
Open, tolerant,
rule of law.
Now, let's take them one after the other. The national security itself, and their performance. I mean, they are performing of duty. Are they open?
Wow, can security the ombe to me open now open to an extent.
When we ask there if they are open now, we only expect there
okay.
But issues are anamona wobo to or the excess baba. And me and you will have the opportunity to sit and discuss whether good or bad, and especially when majority rekade or a bad or majority rekade a good. Yebo tum yehu there them and some can another one anamona way to know open. I'm building a case.
Okay.
It is the first of its kind where in spite of elections na da ye kwa yehu there kiki ba ho mentem ho ase party A party B misunderstanding ya boy bi PB forces ya ba. I mean say be yentum yentre free dunia nkan there onya da yehu bi da wo man. But yeah, if you recall, the last by-election I our national security war, if you like, out with the police. No beer, my police one case back there. In fact, and they didn't know about it, even though they were in charge of the elections now. Till date, as national security now, all the new strategy built by Ibenya confidence with the moon. Sacre ambam in Shishay Poa or Bande was the two guard one can once a man. And I want to be ambam. As my maker, I say, on fan codanchen. And now, when you can say, yeah, but modern, say, ya kun, etian one will be fair banner or baby GM bona. Naturally, I said, Bonibi Kodu within or the Ekuti Adam Bonin. Until recently, and some be minister now in charge. Oh yeah, honorable.
Within what almost service anymore, and now within what mine. Okay.
One service name is difficult for us to know.
Okay.
Because my wapere was to go now was able to go. But one amount to our tune. I knew about the national security. I mean, where I sit now, when I hear the yes, officer, my own cranny, I found home, pick me, because again. In the sense that lately one or more way to and talking about national security now. Why? You have people from even the ruling government. Look, and the dynamic say unia for the purpose of main community, permit me. Unia Semtroni Osei Bonsu or ye Asempa Obi.
Okay.
Ne a program. What is assembly to go about national security phobia court armor ruling over a certain, I think the plot of land or space be ruling na Okitan police jatum there. But some people within will pay what bad in the name of national security. I want to walk act contrary to that of the court. On your meko on and after you might think that I'm even sounding political. But what I'm saying is that as much as a country we are happy that we adopt to strategy and one by attacking, we should see there leadership by example, no national security, no, including the president, because what in there council ni Juma Odin and what this strategy will collaborate with what you call local and international experts. They want to bring something new at American, but we should see Ankasa as on Monday, and Namon worried or my confidence be my year there. Oh, Sabi, say anamobi no be two krana one koye krana yenyina ya atena. This is the punishment awaba another this is anamona abane two and national security ne two ma ye hu de no the maji anyimpa ye wanye because you see one of the things that
question kakra.
Oh, why not? Say it.
Edi kind say national security as a service now omo that arm no. And no just one of Ghana your security institutions, you know, because say you were police. Sorry. You were police. You were armed forces. And you were omomaka uba mukra ububumu and say prisons for you fire never for you now. Inti we shall more the just an arm of it. Say even if granted sample omo ye bibi basabasa to say for example DC na anu ya. Enya nti na na de yenya working document. A beche will say this is the way we are going as Oman.
Yeah, you are the host of this program. You have a team. When you now agree there, here now what to say our friend will be doing here so I want to be sharing you be doing. Ma baha menduni. Ma baha endimini. Oh, I was the infant tunchen. Yeah, a working document. See, you be doing. Emi chief. Iba ade no chere ya went diminya went to mama menhu de o chief or your form na mo fun me mendi unyi but yen hihye ya yen de afi de ne ebedido iba ade no be hye mo kran mama jeji da asema ya kan or ya asema of them. You see, sometimes when we are raising these issues it is not because we are raising them because of where we sit, but say otua honorable ni mu amuntum ka do sidiem because ye nipa koto da boa koto onu adra it's sorry endo because this on sorry no do ofinudra obeden about what I am saying there. This is a good opportunity. Omanpen odi bibiri to gorish and man phone crime.
Okay.
National security nama wa baba ya horo.
Okay.
Why? Emi sure to say one and commissioner we report what the one farm man.
Okay.
What my president.
Okay.
Yenya report ni mbuye cancer and there dey a reference here the cancer. Now, President Risha in Krana na mona would to our fight it here. Even external forces are about national security in America there. Do you know why they have the authority to sometimes go and be undermining police? And a clear example is what happened at Ayawaso. I don't want to cite many more. Okay. It was clear if you listen to even the Interior Minister, the IGP, and National Security. One training, they were saying different things, but it shouldn't be so. But
this documents document for just national security for some of these forces that I mentioned. And say a few sabontio some them Ghana your values near principles near day and they said they even on our seas na say pirates IGCs ya bosu navy for beko akwa so amaye. So
do you agree with me there? Strategy in an office complex and the way I was seek they were broad in scope and they even talk about MMDCs civil society that
because means, they are head of securities in their various assemblies.
Even civil society organizations, that means they are hoping they will call on more to broaden the scope able to me. And I'm saying that honor manamumbia wakod within that sector head or minister no Nancy, I watch your paper. If you want me to pull it on the other one, I'll do your man assurance investigation. Be aware that broke or I mean the guy reported the woman handling them Caleb. Good on online chain.
Okay.
My site friend and I was so I me on online chain. My obi didn't say okay now will be some do. Meaning the police if na them.
National security.
But you see. Say police won't friend on national security.
No.
We have something which we call in the security in there. The buffer also who is watching the watchman.
Okay.
Security man nagasa or Juma nagasa no you be
okay.
That is why them in Crawford were plain clothes for. Aha, me UTIAD and normal programming. National security go to my find and no police and investigation now order to one. Also the counter information be order ba. Said be wobutu one so you know that they what to arrange in Crawford was one jina SMD Biana Dina. You know that. And see what I'm saying in there. At least one man Yenya confidence be wo. Adza ya bobo. Unless you want to tell us that what we say doesn't matter. Yemen no more the baby yen fanko. And say yes ye chichi kruwa. Amana na ye wo memuna and then maybe akwacho na as leaders. We are scared that you able to we admit in you there. The men nyina omo say ye can national security pa and more do to you collaborate with a strategy na ye ban on ni. The men are wasting nyina omo. Enti no ye ko henyi mu kra no ye ntoto ye mfata ye mfada menzaman ye mfa nko ye dwuma amasa ya nyi national security na dey opportunity na wo fa there bema when you nkoda dwuma bi obi edido no nhye unkran fa mba there ebamen ebabe bo not to say there strategy now or introduce another complex office complex na other man national security or yada omua amemenye for dabi. Okay. But what I am saying is that national security no what data asana strategy riba or what data asana office complex riba.
Okay.
And since some ahro na wakodo o man pay how many times no address the issue all today. And national security back am yempo yenye bi ya discuss. It's honorable ma yerken na nka ya hwe na and then maybe a wakocho no ye de ye honor film na ya share ye manfo ni nkran de.
Okay.
The madi orbe oyemi na wo bambo onu ntini yedreba. The menti obi anfa no hunjim ni ehwe monye. But we don't do it that way
on the point I want
and we will still go back.
Say the national security na e wo what say omo ayeni momo no excluding the police the other ones I Kambomani aka said security of the nation. This national security as a service. E bi say regime security almost some government of the day na omubu nkumpon na kohwe ebre hye say I think 94 or 2000 wa e ba ye ni aban ba no asesa ne nkrofo agum na say ye de omu e2 opposition for ne nkrofo so senti eni e be ya kiyenyi enu free wo yengu no because they are not serving any purpose. Because they are serving government of the day. It's a job for the boys, ne regime security be. Now, any sanitize kakra. What do you say?
Madam, so him ansana meko so kra no, amenchia agbesi segbefia or wa belempi. Now honorable ni kwate Titus Glover. Say mre bi atwam na say yen a yenenam a yehu ne nwuma waye wo Tema East. Fofia Ntoata nsensem binti amanfo etutia no afedi omo ne omo ho no mo bi any network a be kono ye de nkra ema omanpanyi se onhwe na ompe baabi emfa ne nhye wonhwe ne nyuma pa ye
asema kenka me ba be ka bi abo no do omanpanyi man baby she ba ye mambofu dey wona woto aba we no because inya ka fa ho ba na fi focus no ho a o de ke bi mo honorable okotine baby papa mo ye fa so de mo man na fi ye de ko akosi Tema is all the problem baba it will honey the yifi
wouldn't dey answer
give him na ka wasem.
Okay, I retract that.
I thank you.
But wouldn't baby
Hey, what would una breya no
every no kwarakote na mka
we a liberal person. Okay.
Omo ato aba no so said you aka no omo so beka say what because enye omo nyina no motuti ya no nti
omo no honorable ye MP no oye MP a ono ankasa no baby mo fi ba in terms of narana brabo na osan bedi MP nti na why MP a or the CPP so me how
exactly the
NDC obia otum oba no 19 years onye MP no baba na ho a woto aba wo krom ho na so we nu ho a why na wo ye na da chi wo san woto aba ma
chief menim je tia me
ato me gana sa
what dey even
sa wa ko fa bo
I am on na bu nya problem atwa san yen ku yi
president
Akufado ite a
ma men kan
we organizer Osman ejuma mo c'est fini. C'est pas fini.
Oui, il y a bien un programme bien.
C'est pas fini.
Oh, c'est fini.
C'est fini.
C'est fini. On nous connaît les French.
Il y a bien discussion. Most of the radio stations here. We don't say text messages. Or more friends say, "On me fixing." People don't name say, "One when the previous election."
Na de obe hodi brief from Ankrofo omo frɛ no papa be yi omo ano wati
honorable Mafia money your constituency. Nay late by this time. I go lose election.
Why would
no, about Tabi and never send a message Tomo, you are still the MP. Come on, Bomojoba. Because case really
Mete hana wo ton me.
Me say obia honorable consensus.
Okay.
And the honorable Tifrini so obe send message on honorable Bekasa say onim say honorable is no more the member of parliament. No honorable onhwe say nipa ni.
Because the nipa no so fine so
Jinidia now message or by na if dey ebinum ha wo share
agenda
wo share gorilla faces.
So we organize that to me okay
come asem so asem a abeto national security strategy and say Mr. Afem kakra say over and answer about 29 years year reintroduction of democracy na abedru samre na sankanye mrechi ya anka ye nim say we have never had a national security strategy hwe maye ya bambo akoso said ya fata against threat na sa no meba regime system.
Oh, just any be cry. Maybe yeah. As any than no, we need to also
review them
because
yes.
But someone for the Oko and in back one almost
exactly. But we heard the man penny the beto just said this is the first time.
Oh, okay.
I be bisa beto.
Okay.
Na masafim kakra. Abrochre to say US mo. Every 4 years no they review their national security strategy.
Okay.
Based on happenings and the envisaged threats and when we say national security it encompasses and I say a bunkamfa or mano na so say even a year yokra no at certain point in time they said you enrich it's part of national security threat because say you really bunkamfa so and also abedi or money our money best spending economic situation and so you're part of national security threat no number enti you no be brain e ka bomwa e be say national security threat but the me as a lay person and the infusion of omonye experts they have not been trained ye do omo national security national security adwuma no adwuma bia demanding crofo a ye training omo omunim said ye omo besi agada intelligence abebo oman ho by in all manner of areas be it agriculture whatever any threat from outside enti sabe se ko ba se ekoye se party way na eba mu ana se party way contest for election enti nkrofo a ye use omo se omo moa ye maye moye ballot boxes ho ban no mano se ye ko fa omo e de ko she omo national security mo mrekwa ya win election na che se yankasa no we are a threat to ourselves nti se ye betumi anya strategy be holistic na betumi atra hwache aye adwuma fata ho be hia pass the core employment system within our security agencies no as say it is alleged I stand to be corrected but it is alleged say most of the security agencies no so wo ko hye mukropa wutu yesika ansana ya fawo and now gone where the days are now sanka ye be for police military immigration ne prisons no manoma ye be publish amankofo apply and it's almost fizzling out and I say a free because protocol list be konukwano it takes over every other aspect nkofo legitimately and betumi apply na omo afa sebe it is stand to be corrected and it is alleged MPs do omo de be ministers do omo de be ko asofo do omo de be ko ahemfo do omo de be ko nti before say obehunu nkofo a sebe omo akọ school omo akosua nim de kakra office adwuma when you penny betumi these days na ntesa biem into the national security itself is a threat to the national security number one and the regime aspect of it our boy yanko for allergy it appears to be true we are all politicians and we see what is happening we have seen consistently say between NPP and NDC any of them are or abem the national security apparatus be it police service the military air force prisons, whatever.
And the national security as a service.
As a service, no. The hierarchy, more or less, is being, as it were, remoted from somewhere. In terms of omuanka someone here, ebi ne ɛyɛ ɔsɛ central no mbɛsi yɛ recommendations by ɔmampani of course of ɔpɛ ɛna ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma but it was clear say recommendations were spelled out as to normal esisi wɔ hɔ a yɛ nyina asɔma yɛ fi sɛ ɛntwa yie nkurɔfoɔ have been maimed they are still going through pain election ɛyɛ nnurachi nkurɔfoɔ people have been killed people are going through pain but we could have an electoral commission obetumi abɛtra abɔnten aka say the election was free and fair abɔnten your friend is saying the other world and also more election observers almost they are touting said the election was free and fair election now by young woman it is not free and fair sanka ndc na wa ban as a liberal party and a war aban mu we will still say said you see you know antwa yie but a ban say na kobasa because we had a lot of unprofessionals within the national security apparatus and nti na sa no ma kobai nti se betumi anya de ebebo ye ho ban a enye sebe strategy we ye de abeto dwai na echina liberal party of Ghana eba betra aban mu a ne yakoto atwene I would also advise say all the issues are on the agina so this strategy about out is about the systems within and the systems without the ACC wa amanon and the ACC wa yankasa ye ha we share internet ne other social media the ba most of them are a threat to national security. So once all these things are being put together to come out with a strategy, and yes, a Liberal Party by 2024, we will also ensure that the Liberal Party we will review it every 4 years to ensure we will have more or less like a standing order national security strategy. I be continuous. And yes, we be back. Manipulating security agencies. We should also include it in the national security strategy.
Okay.
Say government should take exactly. They should take their hands off the recruitment and otherwise of national security.
Thank you.
Am I to me a cohesive national security strategy?
Honorable.
Obaya.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Na ube bisa hu say edi ni national security. Eyan say be cheche mu amahwefo nyina hu say national security nsem na ye ka no edi ni akoye adwuma bi a all coordinate all adwuma and security agencies for nyina ye nyina no asrafo a police fo immigration fo prison so BNI or coordinate bia na adwuma oye na insem na mampeni ko kan ye nyina no machem anan.
Okay.
Baku the role of the national security, education in the national security, funding for the national security, information and intelligence gathering. What can we are? The economy of a country would determine the national security situation. Youth unemployment is a threat to national security.
Sure.
Health issues, COVID, and I can't COVID, they are purely national security matter. Chronobo, crime. Mami fa konya wo so na me nka nkire woni am use me din obi akofa me picture o de akoto ni page eni yomo bon komo say me Titus Global me say me bo mu na me ni omo agodwuma na oji om sika no me sere mu am hwe me nyina no say me bo awo me gi sika free wonsam and mu am nam e bo amanfo po e gi sika free wonsam say be tue sika say no enye no korre and oyima crime is part of national security. The fight towards Galamsey is a purely national security matter. Road accidents and so any chrome near the Adenino, a Canadian some near they are all national security matter, including elections, whether a unit committee, a assembly, or general elections. These are all national security matter.
Okay.
And the Orak and the bar, Miamase. Any name Pamfoa, Omodano. Mu coordinate obia na dwumo ye ni nyina no ewu hia papa ndio mampeni ko ho no ene odu tie nyina ye nim say e wo si ye hu obia ni role or play all these agencies ye ka we a ni ye ka the role of recruiting obenyini mama national security obi betuma tonso e de national security operative obi betuma e shoe shine aye carpenter obi betuma e labourer with my national security operative. because they want to gather.
That's what it should have been.
Abi.
But another chief who can say it's quite not like that.
You can't say when you say chief Beko. And I don't fault him. So Obeko Bibiana or the fire. Let us go beyond some of these things. Lessons has been learned. We just here. Yabaha Yakan national security for 7
lessons ben na yesu.
Oh, for example, Caleb in Samekoko ye. Sadis Yaba.
Oh,
you understand? The style or the call national security office hall, eko gather the information at the adena. Yenya Yakan wansam. Kwa mo fa so many di yen yenya anyede. Moving forward. As part, no, I'm not saying that, my dear. No, not at all.
Okay.
And into the company air by education. How are you involving other stakeholders? Groups bebre.
Okay.
Members of parliament and their leadership, members of the judiciary, the priesthood, the council of states, the churches, Muslim community, youth groups, women groups, because you need to involve everybody. My national security nya bibi to say abonsambia or ti babia wo sorry babia now would be better to be.
Thank you.
That is not the angle.
Thank you.
We want to say it.
Who will let us feel
you understand? Ya tra ko mo
Thank
habda national security operatives. Sorry. Ya tra ya tie mamu ha national security dwumo di ye no. Ya tie ka say kura no upia bondi kura na ya so ko na e de ko. It has happened before.
Yes.
Because people were not safe. But that is not the situation we have in this country. And you know,
no, other security experts will disagree with you. They will say that it may not be going on, say, upia yencho, but see and boy piano betai. Your mom roles they are not performing the roles. Since I'm answer question because Matigan security experts are and in the phone one or one ja or mutumufuye, our moka say a regime security. It is a penya. Either see a better the way you found Crofocum and answer, sir. National security as a service in Enfio. Because Obinya go to Ibon attack. So the answer no macho maya. No, where vigilante near an answer no party be ichidom. A buyer a shana betty penny a fanakum.
Yeah, me wadaruma. Yeah, about roles any education in Yunano. When you know a cum.
Okay.
Medical catcher will say. And yet, she say, so what university? And no one that chess between national security. No. Sabi.
And also
with all greatness of respect.
Yes.
The fact say, what could tertiary I was a woman national security operative. Obi to me ya shoe shine. On one room, they say, baby, I do what to ye. When you make sure say, near you should be ano, yen sabe to me.
You see,
who does it? Nachi.
So you have a chairman, yes, I'll bet this
Nachi. David and baby. And they clearly know as soon as they are
okay.
And into one penny, catcher say there's a new phase of national security. I had tintin a Diego Crataso. The threat, internal threats, any external threat, just say, you jatum say, send your money secono. Ya namontuo ye kasa ye de and bibia ye nyano e was ye teller for the security and the sovereignty of our country. What does here? The moment ye be the political alliance e be hwa de ne pe na ye ya se no. What does here? The moment ye be the political eye de hwe bam enu nkyere se bibi so e corner se nyama ye kan WhatsApp. E was ye kan. You cancel abapa bi e wo mu
and then when and how will you draw the line? Because say you can pay so because oye politics and as an politics and now obi fufro can then any politics.
You see, it depends on the angle of person fan.
All right.
Shesana chief of your presentation. Fantastic.
Okay.
And jabe pa bi e wo mu bia no obetumi afa e dia fam. So obi fufro na o kan asem na Kwan send obesi agigi hu send obesi attack aban no you are not helping. We want solutions to our problems. And you know odia ba odia 2 years say look there's a need for us to review the blueprint na ba obesere honabo kandapa to anamon obi biara o say wo mani hu send ya wodidwuma ne no so tie no mani hu including mu insemtrofo ai be boye nyina amadachi bi obi to anamon bi na say okoto send na wo say ye no a obehu send obesi aka no what can we use? National security is kind of idea. National security, it involves a lot of money.
Okay.
Sometimes information I will call you I was so pesca. Uber small be. Because I see rolling time. Taxi drivers cry, they move your national security operative. Because omudi tie timemufo no ye kasa nyina ye tie they get feedbacks na edi bo aban no say na batutu ne niama ade ne nyina no and the national security no or the sika any ye and the okai bibi or say finance minister any national security minister there's a need for them to even say collaborate no mu twa kwan be fa so a obe pesca dia ma no no mfa nya adwuma sedia ye be protect ye nyina e wo kromo a ye ka we wie a yenka about information sem na make.
Okay.
Information we hear papa. Me no ka say enra me nua kuma bi oko social media tonaton wo se den. Also opekato. Na abrante bi
It's actually not a social media, your online
portal. Thank you very much. And abrante ne say owo Toyota bi a oton. Na wo sang wo crosso yendi ho side ho no a. Enti or the car ba e the eastern corridor side.
Okay.
Non shan wo dambaye wo se den. And my brother nso free tama e de yeko.
Na wala so na la so bi.
Enti
oh nya wo she so kra to bo ase
awuri amega
chief member enti abrante ni dada no ka jani so ni mama yare na onya advance bi kakra no why 5,000 or why 2,000
hey eni enti na chief say na so na
total of 15,000 Ghana cedis
yeah
minister
o ka say
masa
wa report to original crime e wotama ya boa no manako yendi wakoboliga chin park way.
Oh,
I mean, look at what has happened. And he says, no
ignorance.
What you referred the Abasi at the headquarters. And I was a see at the focal court. Na yencho kwa ebe faswa ye de bebuano. I don't want to go into the detail of all that.
Okay.
You understand? Next say kono bona e koso no. Adi ba kwa mesua ye e wadi wom no say feta chole ten telecom service providers no.
Okay.
Omo machinery. E was say police for no e come na so.
Okay.
Na omo sere won no mo boa omo.
Okay.
With the through the court. Yeah. But edu baby I was say omo ankasa mo nya omo machinery.
So
that they can be able to do without necessarily go through all this long process. E ba na sa obi o not baby a opese bibia no call one man no na nipa no wan hwa na krono bo no na odwane no ko. Okay. And jadi ba kwa mission say national security nsem na ye ka no see ho in terms of funding, logistics, any niamo no be ye adwuma. Omo hia sakudia no papa so that they can have their own machinery. Is it cost about $1 million or whatever they call it? So that they can have this gadget and be able to track criminals. Omo mo ye niamo boni say editi o man. Ama ye nyina den yakọ enu. And men de mesre ne me ka say president de kasa. Oni national security from kasa. Mom, who your national security? You don't necessarily need to show off. Who do you go to about
what is the problem with
that? So be a who's a and I day.
That's the problem.
Me university will work. I want to be my masters. Chief, me mate back British na me no work class. No security operator. Me nim da. The day I be graduate and sana. Who say, hey, I go to me. But the point is that why do you have to show off?
But who admire and so
seriously. And the school no more no crano.
What got
that information, baby?
Who could dim come lose so
minim da and to school. Which let's say
Ghana we are national security. And yes, sir, you the call baby. One call guarantee say national security.
So when you na education na
okay.
And the mesre masi say asudi da so.
What's in the wine?
Honorable Kanda.
Oh,
baba e ware me wo fa se bema.
Oh, I see.
Enti
cry na Asia.
Enti ye be sre no ara ye be boa no. Ne mana omu bi esuma adwuma na omu ye no etosi.
Okay.
Enti on bie nani na on hwe ho yi papa. E ba no sa the back stops with him.
Okay.
Omu ka say na den na mase na say me sre no ye be boa no. Enti obi bia so na nyonamu bia otu bia emboa no bia on 20 chen. Okay. So that we can bring a new face, a new face. Na national security to enye say enye bibi say ye di tata obi
okay.
but on man humbo
na
ye ball humbo look at
police force to cry na omunya force to be
engofo na omuso omuti omuvri Ghana no transporter for you nyomu ye no purely national security matter.
That's true.
You understand?
Thank you.
Yeah, quick one.
So we do obekasa panyi ya kasa kama pa.
Oh, more kind, you see, I find it a bit challenging when we want to refuse to admit. And when the start with your end, fantastic point. Because you know better. Yeah. Yeah, yet here national security in our own ways.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of information are able to make mama yeah. That is if I am from the service now, I may pay them information. Now I am willing that mama. You see, the problem here is abuse of power. And honorable, we all agree that people may be called in to the security because you feed there. It be Adam Yimpano on Tigbe, on Trop Pen, Brofukra on TB. But on anything in there, Ochu moto pa. And the moto funa Ochu bad boys na ukita riders na where you operation. No kada wo. What the moto did moto no to there a rimshine. And you know ya for the Yimpan Messi Mobea on you won't two anamo. No way to way whom ye no omo no akache. But this person is abusing the power. And you wanna have the opportunity. Honorable Kendapa the American, respected person. Ati mami say obia wo bu a wo ne bu so nko a odem man wo kwan bi do President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo yen o man penye de nyi de ma nti se wonya da man na montui na dem abuse of power ya yes ya cite example 1 2 3 near that to hope pain that the manzama no matter sebi sa wo title scroll na ben na ye da mad na obobo ati mami na sa intelligence I agree with him. Night life.
Oh,
when we talk about nightlife,
Ghana.
Ghana na we are doing now.
Accra, please.
Baby, a nightlife kodo.
Okay.
Nightlife necessarily is not there when you be see sebi. Any anoma when we jina kwa ho there. Won di gwa dabi. Na ye wo nyimdifu ekuku damfa 1 2 mana wo poya. No so what in there wo ko wi ade mo kodo. Ye wo bad boys akronofu so ahon so what the intinu in the nightlife na say national security. Ohun there ya de bia no open nightlife adwuma. Enti ye engage ya ama wetum akọ within the nightlife you know the information am hen. Na assembly kodo ye tum akọ obia enkada mo fan. But what about fan no abuse? Lastly, fraud American. Is it honorable? I am also against that. But let me tell you something. Yimpa dodo na ebinu mo ho a or ignorant.
Okay.
Yimpa dodo na so ho a dam line oyi ho no wo yenyi befu. Because I mean chief do you know that yenya course ni bi dey.
Of course, I mean.
Yenya be every day. Na me be to frame now and I'm say masa my word say o say one found say who name free wa. Na wa cat call no ko. Hwe Burkina o cousin o say unu any problem here. Obi we treat us on the car bread. Say we scared be o ha ehun. Mama dey na face car man no go to car because car no. Mete north. I mean meton car o tin cry. Na itum because for some reason I buy into medicine of enough urban because it maybe you are saving some money or you think you will benefit something. Are you getting the point? So you are leaving all the vehicles in Accra and expecting me to also office through other band. My cousin be to mention me mama who are yesi and my cousin me know Grofo Abeyi obi so Obama excavator. Asma me you came be 8-10 years or so 10 years ago. Also Obama excavator wanka. Because catch him no man excavator here am hwenin kwam. Sana yimpa no ye the biggest fraud coming. No kojo obi niska. No yimpa ni je chi no onye no koto e nanyima. Habo Temaport. Comty 2. Don't worry, I have the thing, it's in the pot. I'm going to show you and then I will. Nipa no ya za habo ba de bia anti security funu so onyi wo fido or a responsible agent bi or na adwuma to do ho no apɛ 20 bia man. Oh, thank you, go and buy lunch. Also I want to show my brother this when you know when you know machine also. So if you I pay the duty, no, then you are taking the machine. Get no so I crow had them. So I just can no room no fan that guy. O 2 on car walk or boha 7. Open what will be ham cause out now go for me mama. By this time when you car happen. Pay. Obe fi orusu aba sama. Obi ajinis.
Yeah, they are general.
Ata me gana sa. Enti no senka onyenyi bira na da minkum pese minkum nya. E no tu mo gbedu no ka chem do bra. Asema obi nyimri dinyo. You would have advised him then the man among.
Thank you. Ti national security bebo abaye nso yema yani na ho.
Oh.
Yes.
Fraud funu zo why what. Ti wonya anda ho awawase.
Ejata no.
Oyima honorable e kan semfu ahoro bi but baby wo ha said the menene si adweno afafa.
Okay.
With the nkrofo a yenhwe national security na the core area baby a recruiting nkrofo ekon. Sabe say unsi classroom da na say we show shine yen to me file police just like that.
Sure.
This level of education akodu baby na say we call police service no mu wi a na afi the segmented areas a you feel say wa ho odin wo no say bia we driver we motor rider we show shine na say we pam no ma na de wo akọ that area.
No, I disagree. There are artisans in the police.
Exactly so, but I know interest they just pick them on come
not far from that. Because we are stuck illiterate. No.
Okay.
At least no.
At least it's minimum.
Yes. Fine. Then I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because to say Chief Kayan, every single individual in this country or in any nation is a security personnel. Yeah. As a national security personnel. In the sense as we share the 50s. 60s in Kromana buying young pioneers. The way they were being trained from the scratch, they were to gather information even from their own homes. Yeah. You understand? But we have abolished that system. Abroche, it is still there. In Krofo and Asenkola, to me gather information. That is why they are able to call the 911 or whatever it is when there's a problem. But we have not been trained to take up that responsibility. It's a difficult matter to give information. That is one aspect of the lack or the slack of the national security intelligence gathering. Because obi ba me fie na say kromfo adwane abahye wo sesi me fie say o me maye no a ne ho ba kire no so ntinipa on my information.
And I will say wo nam kwan so na wo over speed. Eja dem na o fellow driver ba no ayo see.
You understand? So this is the problem we have. But the level of education national security
I think say no person say yes say this work ko university but when you basic ade bia ebetimi aboa ma obetimi ate obetro obeboa security for now betimi ayi so say near things so obi krampo to me stack criminal na say hardcore criminal but oba omutimi transforming na omu use no e ma na boa security for
Matia school abanonio obi wo fi de ono akwa amanoni dintin ono ne din owo cancer awode na amanoni na wo fanyimpa they train them on the job. Not necessarily wo school.
Yes, because of course, lessons are and as subjects are here with school. You cannot use it for anything.
Theory now
different something.
I
was trained as accounts officer on the job without
from dondology to bank.
What is important in clarifying this issue of the core people within the national security the level of education to enter into national security must be specified. Said the beya sadi pano mom obetumi use shoe shambo to gather information.
No correct.
You understand? So
na say no said you musifa security for na ya boys no kra hamargen. Omusi sister yenti see e fa soldier.
Exactly.
Na da be no omu the police forms no omu de ba no omu but last year November December me kwa kwasiro bi wa Accra College of Hefa. Me ko yankrofo gu omu ye train say
this is what is happening.
No, Baya.
I'm like, it's
corruption.
Honorable
it's true.
Discipline security newa asema honorable Beka on na make money. This discipline nya asem no. E military na rekan. Em na protocol na adekoda.
What for? Him said no protocol, but I asked, and they said that they don't do that public way. They only call them
protocol.
All the services.
Mam Gasamcho. So, what for protocol? There's a video circulating. A military man who train one or catch one there. I don't care who brought you here. Whoever brought you here is not my business. Once you are going to be trained on the job.
That's all.
And you will have to make sure that it is a national security based on baby feedback, whatever it is in the room. On the na as say be baby fin. He was saying
that experience.
How did you know that he was saying that experience? Have you been with him?
They called their people who brought them in to say that be a mommy, so and so training, hard training. So he was saying that. And I'm sure
there's no time for that.
There's no time.
I'm sure to say he is fed up with the kind of protocol. You're using the right.
You are only assuming.
No, it is not an assumption. It is true.
I know for a fact.
Yes.
I see.
Recruitment no. Daily see mo ane yedifa. I know for a fact.
No.
So daily see ya.
Don't be too quick to this.
What I'm saying is that
it's more like a lawyer and he's going by the law.
Energy for buy a bar. When himself for a fact. Say omuye bibia the fact advertisement team. Well, wako, so whatever across the country, body selection, whatever they do.
We was all
what has
fire for police soldier.
I mean, body selection, whatever they do,
recruiting them any prison.
What has they do physically, they do all over the place.
Now, when was the last time I who go daily?
Oh, some forces, Ayebi.
No, but no crunch say.
Forces Ayebi says
I see.
I think about 2.5 months back. I see. My inviting go for call work. Ade de nyina. Omofa no more system no. Me ni protocol bia.
Okay.
I can't speak on the protocol. And na make it. And the me patch say we talking about we are talking
As a new protocol.
Oh, answer na me ni protocol.
To obey them what to am.
Say me mo abema.
In the opposition.
Chief and you know mo to ma
chief.
Protocol by onyenda ba.
Chief.
In the protocol by onyenda ba. Protocol by onyenda ba. Protocol by then protocol by. Any protocol.
Exactly. So we can run away.
Any protocol.
But the point is that and you are discussing about
now we are MP
no protocol.
Now me patch say
4 years ago we
are my him.
What's your friend your fiancé?
Sorry, patch. Achieve na hame.
Ade we have ya.
Obaya, we are kasi.
Yes, sir.
National. Yenya yasudie.
Okay.
Say national security be boa.
All right.
Because say cram e koswa e haye. Galanse edi enya e haye. Youth unemployment e haye. Yarisam e haye. Enkankan your confidence ma ye kanyana. All these things who summon up and national security matter. National security say would got a better one now get a person. Now would in Namkrum. Would the say a man for who better woman.
Okay.
Everybody is protected. I will mind ama bibia yesu yepe edi akohwe yinenum ene yema e wo fie no eno so be konkan dia mai. So I believe in what the president me wind up na twi and the president kai no ya sudie say ye beboa
next week we shake quota because on this how
I said yes the president yidi ato wo no say national security minister no on education no ehun hia papa funding to support the national security no or so only finance minister and collaborating ni empeska ne kwa be fa so ani ye da boy ehun nyina ye hu ban ngbena
curriculum because how many students, how many people now are munim 911 and 912 we should put something in our curriculum so the from the scratch now you sua bibi obey no na onim the onye in terms of gathering information for the school what if you na bibi
Unfortunately, no, I was here this year. I tell you a funny story. It's in real life. Party bimuni, and ono party communications officer, and national security ni kota no or the born come. We see your car or your bar. I say, you know me, I'm a national security. I say, go with you. Me too, I'm a party executive. Who gave you that quota? I'll go and report you. Me, I saw one. I mean, have I told you the story? You don't know the story. I know. Are you in my mind?
If you like, say the full story.
I will say. Pacho Chibani or Amiende or your national evaluation market, national deputy organizer, Emma Endis. Hey, Joshua.
Yes.
Hey,
Joshua Hamidu Akamba.
Sir Joshua Akamba, good morning. And Honorable Daniel Ni Kwate Titus Glover, former MP Tema East, former Deputy Minister Transport, auction said ni di beba amawako tuane juma so nti se be from ampani ude ne betu bia no. He's in waiting to a deputy in waiting. See you so I say mo amoma ne sankana papa wabo adwuma Tema East for kra openi yaw asaneta no so mu su frɛ no enti yaw asaneta no so national organizer Emma LPG mendi e de yakona ma yakra mo yapon me makasa wi asanye di chief beka